Hello everyone, I'm Luciano Campos, and this is the video I'm making on October 29 at about noon. And the reason why I'm making this right now is because I need to document this in a way that can be useful for someone. Um, I wanted to do this in a progressive way since beginning to now, but I noticed now that I do not have the time. So this will be a regressive format of accounts. And starting now, because what I need to pass on is the most important and latest events that happened. So right now I am somewhere in the desert of Victorville, California. As you can see, the middle of nowhere. I had to flee. I had to drive away from Los Angeles. The attacks since last night had become extremely intensive. After the video I made last night, I drove back to downtown Los Angeles, and the attacks on the freeway was just insane. It was a Monday, late in the night, and the freeways in downtown was as busy as a Monday at 4 p.m. Um, Everyone was out there because they needed to open the portals so the demons can cross and they can come and attack me and us. Now, why they are so intensively after me right now? Uh, I am most certain that it's because of my last discoveries. Recently, I learned another ability. People, all of us, 144,000, um, the elect, targeted individuals, we have a tremendous power, and they fear that we will learn how to use it. Okay, have you ever tried to put your hands together like this and observe the energy that forms between your hands? It's an astral, starts spinning a disc. You can control this disc to anything. You can command it as this disc. You can make it as large as you can possibly imagine. You can make it small. You can make it bright. You can make it change shape. You can make it. You you think it and it obeys. So I've been playing with this for the longest time, and I use this for protection. By the way, I'm asking God to guide my words because I don't want to say too much that will make it difficult. I don't want to say too little that will make it boring. I just have some important, valuable information that need to be put out there. So please, God, Father, help me make this understandable. So going back to this disc, you can control it. I've been playing with it for a few years already. But now, recently, the last few days, I understood the power of this and how intense we can make it. Again, I was under attack at the place where I was staying, my friend's place downtown Los Angeles. And him and everyone else in the building has been conspiring against me, opening up portals so these entities can cross. So I put headphones on to concentrate really, and I had Sound of Fire playing off YouTube, burning forest. Then I started to visualize this disc becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and I noticed that they were going away with fire of the fear of this disc. And I started to play with that, and I created this disc as big as the room, and it was hitting every wall around me. And wow, the demons had to run. There was no demons attacking me. Then I noticed my friend had a very discontent face because he was noticing what was going on. Anyway, I was getting happy and excited, so I walked out of the apartment and I put this disc in the whole hallway on the walking. This apartment building is really big. It's like a block, half of a block, maybe even more than half of a block on this building. So I started to put this disc in the whole building, the whole level. and it was working. I was seeing the light of the fire throughout the hallway and coming out of the windows. And of course, I was commanding it with my imagination. And this disc became as big as the building. And the people was noticing that something was going on. I put myself covered in fire. I like to call it the fire of the Holy Spirit. So anyway, I used that, and I was getting so excited, and there was so much anger for everything that they were doing. I walked up to the roof of the building, and I commanded this disc, and it became pure fire everywhere. And I started to throw this disc on the buildings around, and in the sky, and in the air, and on the floor, in the streets, on the cars. I mean, I was looking down. I mean, everywhere where I could, I threw this fire, and all of a sudden, the whole downtown was in pure fire. Of course, this is imagination, not pure imagination. It's commanding with our power of our mind. So I'm asking you guys, do this. However, at the same time, it's a warning. My attacks intensified by 100%, doubled ever since I did this. So they noticed that I woke up a little bit more. I became a little bit more aware of this ability. So they are intensively attacking me to the point that I'm feeling the weapons like crossing my legs, crossing my neck, my head. Of course, we don't feel the pain as if it was on the physical. I mean, it is on the physical body, but we don't feel the pain at a level of it was a physical weapon. But we feel the discomfort of these weapons crossing our body. So I want you guys to learn this ability because it is important. If it wasn't important, they wouldn't have been so intensively intensified the attacks over me. So they want to destroy me as quick as possible because of that. And then when they saw me doing the video, also was another point of alteration on the way they were attacking me. Since then, they have been intensifying too. Just last night, I mean, these attacks have been going on forever, but within the last weeks, has been changing to a much more stronger way, much stronger way. But since then, the last few days with the video and the discovery of this intensive way of using the disc, they then have brought to a much degree, a higher degree of attack. Um, and I'm in fear that I will be exterminated soon. Um, so I want you guys to be aware of this. This disc, this ability, put your hands together, visualize that disc, and it will form before your face. And you can expand it, you can make it small, you can make it brighter, you can change it. I have other videos that I've played. I've been making these videos for the longest time. I have over 3,500 videos on my phone and over 16,000 pictures that I have to delete now because I don't have room anymore on the phone. And it's not edited, so it's very difficult to just throw online. But I would love to show people that will, I mean, of course, members of the 144,000, because the demons in flesh, they see it, they know it. We don't need to prove them anything. I collected videos and images for the longest time, but guess what? My idea was to be able to prove what was going on, but there is no one for us to prove to. No one. They already know this. They have been doing this against us. Our friends, our family, mother, father, brother, sister, even our pets. My dog, Lulu, a white American Eskimo, she is a demon in the flesh. I have pictures and videos of her morphing, changing her face into a demonic look. I see the demons crossing through her to come attack me. And people, it's just so much things, so much that it's unbelievable. Um, the dog, Lulu, She works as a portal for them and more. For example, they always messing with my nose. They come and obstruct my nose to the point that will make it bleed. Then I clean my nose, pieces of blood will come out. I throw it on the trash in the bathroom. Guess what? My friend will go there, will collect those pieces of cotton and cotton swab. He will drop those pieces of blood on the carpet. My dog Lulu will come, lay her face close to the blood pieces to sleep. The demons will come, will consume the blood, go through her nose, and so she works as a portal back and forth. My blood goes through her somewhere. Where? I don't know. But they are doing something with it. Why do they want my blood? It's not just me, it's all of us, 144,000. Be aware, watch out, look everywhere. They will try to exterminate us the quickest possible. And the most you know,